parents, it's been a while since we did one of our helpful videos, but with switching to fractions, we know some of our kiddos might need some of your help at home. So we're going to have two videos about adding and subtracting fractions. The first is going to use a model or a picture, and then the second will use what's called the LCM algorithm. The kiddos are starting to see both in class, but this way you have it as well. So if we were going to solve a problem like 1/3 plus 2/5, with a model or a picture, the first thing we need to do is create a picture for each fraction. The kids are really good at this part. They've been doing it since the 3rd grade. So the trick is, when you draw them, one of the fractions needs to be drawn vertically. So I'm going to draw my 1/3 vertically. And then the other fraction needs to be drawn horizontally. So for my 2/5, I'm going to go the opposite direction and color in my two pieces. Now, since we are adding them, what we're going to do is superimpose the lines on each picture. So what that looks like is this. I'm going to take my 5 sections from my 2/5 and superimpose that on top of my 1/3, like so. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. I'm going to take my 3 sections, superimpose that onto my 5ths. Now what the students will recognize is that both pictures are now cut into the same number of total pieces. So when they count them, they will notice that both have a total of 15 pieces. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to add them together. So we're going to create a new model that is cut into these 15 pieces. So we have our 1/3s vertically, we have our 5ths horizontally, and then we count. Our first picture has 5 total pieces colored in. So we will color in 5 pieces on our answer model. Our second fraction has 6 total pieces colored in. So on my model, I will color in 6 pieces because we are adding those 5 pieces to the 6 pieces. So then, and again, your students are very comfortable looking at a picture and determining the fraction. Because there is a total of 15 pieces, that is my denominator. And since we are talking about 11 of the pieces, the answer is 11/15. If we were to go back and plug in my denominators from my pictures, the kiddos are familiar with adding common denominators so that they can check their models with their numbers.